And then just finishing up on the problem ID and data intersection questions. This last question down here says, how does a lack of motivation in high school translate to difficulty in college or the workplace? And probably for me, although all the other questions are really important, this is one of the questions that these kids are going to take outside of this setting. So, and as simple as it might be that you identify that you have a lack of motivation accessing Google Classroom, as a teacher and someone who feels like I know my students really well, especially in the small class sizes that we have, it's just one of those pieces that stand out to me where a light bulb kind of went off and I went, oh, wow, okay. And this is something all in a digital space that mostly, I would say almost all of these kids have access to multiple times a day, every single day. So it literally, to be motivated to click on another tab on their browser and go to classroom.google.com to access the work that you need to do kind of is a bigger issue. And it gives me a little bit of anxiety wondering what some of these students are going to what they're going to do when they leave Ranger Lakes Regional School, but how they're going to approach a post-secondary education setting and, you know, potentially a work environment someday. You know, I think it's very difficult to enter the workplace and, you know, or even sit down at an interview with a potential employer and say, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of motivation to do anything, or, yeah, outside of when I leave my job, I don't really have any motivation to do anything. So it's just one of those pieces that stood out to me and something that I would like to end up focusing on. And in order to do that, those two pieces of data are perception and learning data. And to just kind of find out what the college expectations are in terms of, you know, courses in college, and also the criteria for most jobs. I really don't think in finding out that information and collecting that type of data, I don't think we're going to see many employers say, yeah, I look for a really unmotivated employee. You know, or colleges say, yeah, we really want to accept students who are, you know, have letters of recommendation saying that they're not really, yeah, it takes a lot to really get motivated, and I really don't want to come to class, and I really don't want to do my homework. That's not the type of learners that they're looking for. So, you know, I think that even just that one little checkbox on SurveyMonkey for me was kind of an aha moment, because it's something that's, in order to access Google Classroom, especially at school, I know that, you know, there are some factors outside of school, such as, you know, devices or access to the internet, and that's only for a very limited number of students who don't have those things. But to even say in school, I'm not motivated to do this, was a standout piece for me. So that kind of wraps up for me the problem identification and all the data intersections that have gone along with that.